I'm Larry Marble. It's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle, 361-852-5207. A wetter 8 to 14-day forecast for the Corn Belt was all the grain markets needed to turn seller. As we all know, Corn Belt weather for July pollination period is so important to the day-to-day direction of the futures market. These new forecasts get us into the first full week of July with no threatening weather. Along with the weather, and maybe in the long run more importantly, is the fact that within inflation a 40-year high in countries all over the world, and with the growing fear of global recession, markets are worried about significant reductions in demand. The corn market is not helped by the fact that as Brazil is harvesting their second corn crop, Brazil and Argentina exports values are considerably cheaper than U.S. corn, which also translates into diminishing demand for the U.S. corn product. For the day, December corn closed down 38, beans down 59, KC wheat down 34. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator and Archer Daniels Midland were closed for repairs at least through Friday. Houston, the Andersons, are open 7 to 5, while Cargill is open 7 to 3. As we look toward the commodities, July corn 746 and 3/4 down 21 and a quarter. July beans 1593 and a quarter down 59. KC wheat July 1005 down 34 and a quarter. For help marketing your grains, it's Tuttle and Company, Corpus. We're on the line with Jody Fry from Producers in Cargyle, San Angelo. Jody, how was the cattle sale?
Went good. Good numbers. 2,060 was today's total, just a little over 1,100 last week. So we nearly doubled up. Had a lot of good quality calves on offer there today. Those better quality calves in yearlings selling fully steady. Some of those lesser quality calves today, we were selling those $2 to $4 lower. Slaughter cows and bulls, they're holding steady. Another large offering of those at today's sale. Several cow-calf pairs sold today. Near steady prices on those baby tooth and good long solid mouth cows. Better quality steers, 4,600 pounds from 150 all the way up to a high of 215, mostly 160 to 185. Steers weighing 6 to 800 pounds, better quality steers, 135 all the way up to a high of 170, mostly 145 to 160. Better quality heifer calves, 4 to 600 pounds, 125 up to a high of near 165, mostly 135 to 155. Slaughter cows, average to high yielding from 62 to 78. Did have several of the highest yielding slaughter cows from 79 to 89. Thinner or lower yielding type cows from 36 to 58. Slaughter bulls from 80 to $1. Did have a few of the very highest yielding slaughter bulls from 101 all the way up to a high of 115. Red cows and 2-year-olds actually just had one set of heavy bred solid mouth cows, and they brought 960. Cow-calf pairs, baby tooth to good solid mouth pairs, anywhere from 900 to a high of 1,400.
What do you know for next week?
Well, another busy week on the sheep and goat. We'll just be 10 or 12 days ahead of that Eid festival coming up there the first week in July. So it'll be busy. I don't know if we'll quite have 11,000, but I'd say at least 8,000 or more on Tuesday. I look for cattle numbers to back up a good bit next week. We'll just be a few days prior to that July the 4th weekend, and I sure look for the cattle numbers to be lighter next Thursday.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Jody Fry.
You bet. At the office, 325-653-3371. Mobile phone would be 234-7895.
I'm Larry Marble from down on the farm, and we're on the line with Brandon DeBose from DeBose Pipe, Panel, and Gate. This what year they start?
Man, they started in 1976. Grandfather started this business, backyard in Lomita, Texas.
Brandon, describe your product line and services provided.
Yes, sir. We do entrances. We sell pipe for entrances. We sell gates, livestock gates, pasture gates, heavy-duty corral gates. A little bit of, any kind of gates you'd really need out there on your farm, your pasture, whatever it is.
The phrase that y'all use within the commercial is wholesale to the public.
We're under competitors' retail prices, and our panels are the first and only to ever have a lifetime warranty against any livestock. Our heavy-duty line, they're made out of a 2-inch Schedule 80 pipe frame and 1 5/8 14-gauge rails, and they're going to weigh around 150 pounds. We're very confident in the way they're built, the material they're built out of. We're very confident in our employees that put these things together. And, there's nothing more frustrating than going buying a competitor's panel and setting up your pins and having a bull try to jump out of it and tear 3 or 4 panels, and there you are having to go buy 3 or 4 more. When ours, you bring that panel back, show us where they try to jump through to jump over, and if it's damaged by any livestock beyond use, let us know, man. We replace it, no questions asked. past.
Now, you offer financing, too.
We go through a company called Sweet Pay Financing. It's been a very handy tool.
You're at the Lomita location. You have 2 more?
Yes, sir. We have them in San Antonio, Texas, and Hearn, Texas.
Give us your phone number for the Lomita location.
Lomita location, we can be reached at area code 512-752-3200.
And y'all have a website, don't you?
We do, yes, sir. It's www.dubospanels.com.
Brandon, thanks for being with me here on Down on the Farm.
Thank you.
We're on the line with Kenny Mingus from Milam County Livestock Auction Cameron. About 6:35 on Thursday evening for a Friday sale. What do you see, Kenny?
Well, it's been pretty busy for 2 days, Larry. We're tagging about 2,100 right now. I put out 24 to 2,700, but I don't think that we're sure going to have more than 24, and we might have more than 27. I just don't know what it's going to shape up like this evening.
Right.
So, been awful busy. I guess people getting pretty nervous. The market's still pretty decent.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's talking about hay and cost of hay and
Right.
no grass and tanks getting low, and I guess they're going to sell them.
Yep.
What it looks like. I'm thinking I put out somewhere around 650 cows. I think we have about 450 in the computer right now. So I know they're not all in. So we could have closer to 7 on the cows. I'm just not sure.
Give us a shiny consignment of cows and then a shiny consignment of calves and yearlings.
Well, we've got one man that's got a little set of cows here. We aged and palpated them and had a few pairs on them. A little set of Charolais Angus cross and a few yellow cows and a few kind of Brangus type cows. Pretty decent little kind of farmer cows. They're here. Got several strings of 80 to 70 to 60 calves. Quality of the calves is really good. I mean, real good. We've had a few drive-ins, with some cows that we aged and palpated that they're pretty nice also. Probably some of the drive-in cattle, Larry, as far as the cows go, they probably better than any of the sets of cows that we have right now.
Well,
some of these cows are carrying some age, and we peeled a lot of the little, 3-weight calves off of them and just going to weigh the cow and sell the calf. But we'll have a lot of them. Quality's good, and we will be closed next Friday.
Mm-hmm. For the 4th of July.
Yes, we will be closed. I think that's the 1st, isn't it?
Yes, sir, it is.
Yep, we'll be closed on the 1st, come back for sale on the 8th, and we'll probably be here starting that Monday all the way to Friday.
All right.
If it doesn't rain.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You bet. Y'all catch us Monday through Wednesday. We'll be in and out due to the holidays. Catch us at 254-697-6697. You can follow us on our webpage, MilamCountyLivestockAuction.com, or catch us on Facebook.
We appreciate it, and we'll talk to you. We'll just rattle your chain next week to see what's going on.
That sounds good. Thanks for what you do.
I appreciate y'all. Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a look at the meat movement from yesterday. As we look toward hogs, we see that the national pork carcass cutout value, $1.38 weaker in the afternoon at $109.77. Federal slaughter, 1.85 million head for the week through Thursday. As we look toward the commodities, July hogs, 108.55 down 330, and the August product, 103.67 down 465. As we turn our head and steer our gaze toward beef cattle, box prices fell in the afternoon, 264.66 in the choice, 244.94 in the select. Choice box was 191 weaker to $1.05 drop in the select. Federal slaughter, 498,000 head through Thursday. Let's see what the fat cattle deal did. Looks like southern bulk of the prices down 4 at 137. Early week, we saw Nebraska trade 145 to 146. As we look toward August feeders, 174.85 up 170. June live cattle, 135.25 down 87. Neighbor, there's your meats. We're on the line with Leroy Kruger. Leroy, how's the bull business?
Oh, Larry, it's in that summertime mode, It's just kind of plugging hole here and there. We sold one of our main bulls, a man amongst boys, a while ago on the phone to a young man, and delivered an Angus bull yesterday. Just kind of plucking along here, 1 and 2. We got some really nice Charolais bulls on hand, and Hereford or 2, and got semi-Angus and semi-Maine cross bulls here. Got a couple club calf bulls, got in here, so just got a little inventory, and we have some really nice horn Hereford bulls. I'm leaving them in Kansas for 2 or 3 months and let them simmer up there instead of down here.
Right.
So, but we're just rocking along. Somebody needs something, make sure give us a holler.
Well, tell them how to do that, Leroy.
They can catch me on a mobile phone at 830-570-0660.
We appreciate you, Leroy Kruger. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Stay cool.
I'll do my best. You too. Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's talk about PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. San Antonio, High, Hondo, Kerrville, Robstown, Jourdanton, and Laredo. Contact the Hondo store at 830-426-2912. That's 830-426-2912. Remember, that's PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, pipemovers.com. We're on the line with Josh Tilkey from Karnes City Auction Company. Josh, how was our last sale?
Our last sale sparked off with a bang. We're starting to see a few more cows percentage-wise, but the cattle market was strong across the board.
Let's walk the pens.
We had 450 head, 2 to 3 weight steers, 170 to 205. 3 to 4s average 165 to $2. 4 to 5 weight men, 160 to 182. 5 to 6s $1.50 to 172. 6 to 7s 143 to 155. 7 plus weight steers 135 to 140. Heifer mates 2 to 3 $1.40 to 175. 3 to 4s $1.40 to 170. 4 to 5s $1.40 to 160. 5 to 6s 135 to 155. 6 to 7s $1.20 to 130. Older bull yearlings $1.20 to 135. Long heifers $1 bill to 112. Bred cows 9 1/4 to 1,200. Pairs 1,100 to 1,300 by the head. Number 1 yielding packer cows 76 to 87. Number 2 yields 52 to 70, and the bulls $1 bill to $1.08. Had another big run of sheep and goats, 260 head. Market's very consistent on the rams, billies, and fat nannies.
Now, what do we got for this week's sale?
We've got a good start on this week's sale. I think there's close to 200 there already tonight. Quite a few, 3 or 4 small herds sell out. There's going to be a few younger cows starting to show up, some Charolais crosses as well as some Brangus, some nice pairs. I expect a bigger run of somewhere around 750. No auction next Saturday, July 2nd. We will be closed.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
If you can use any of our services, 830-780-3382 or on the cell phone 830-623-2855.
And the motto down there?
Long live Cowboys, Larry.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
And thank you.
Bye-bye. We're on the line with Sam from D&D. Sam, I've never seen as much Stay Tough fence in my whole life.
That's right, Larry. Right now, we have the largest supply of American T-post and the largest supply of Stay Tough fencing in Texas.
Tell us how to take advantage of all that product.
All you got to do, Larry, is call me at 830-379-7340, and that's for one of our friendly staff members.
We're on the line with Rodney Butler, Beeville Livestock. Rodney, how's the sale for Friday looking Thursday night?
We're tagging on a little over 640 right now with probably about 100 and I'd say 50 to 60 cows. Got quite a few got quite a few pairs up there. Got a sellout of some little young Beefmaster cows. I got Beefmaster calves on them. I think there's about 15 pair on them. Got a lot of light calves tomorrow. Not as many big cattle as did the week before, but got a lot of light calves again this week. So I imagine we'll end up with another, probably around 7.5 tomorrow, sir.
Good deal. Rodney Butler, Beeville Livestock, sells them on Friday. Rodney, tell everybody how to get a hold of you and what time you start.
Yeah, we start at 11 o'clock, and you can reach me at the cell barn at 361-358-1727. Or y'all can call me on my mobile, 645-5002.
We appreciate you. Hey, what is your 4th of July schedule?
We will be closed July the 1st. I guess that's next week, huh?
Yes, it is. I just wanted to remind you. I didn't want you showing up,
Yes, sir. No, we're going to be closed July the 1st.
All right.
We will be closed.
Y'all be good, and we'll talk to you. I might just rattle your chain. Well, I will rattle your chain Sunday night and see how the sale went.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir, and take care.
This is Channel 5 reporting live from the rangeland, where earlier today, a death was reported. I'm standing here talking to...
Mesquite.
Mr. Mesquite, what happened here today?
Well, Weesatch and I had been living on this rangeland. Every year the rancher would spray us with herbicide and we'd take a nice, long nap. But we always woke up.
What changed, Mesquite?
It's that Invora herbicide. The rancher used it with Rangeview to target his application. And now I don't think Weesatch is coming back.
I wouldn't think so. It's guaranteed
control for 5 years.
You heard it from Mesquite himself. Invora and Rangeview stop brush for the long haul. It's guaranteed.
Enter to win up to 100 acres of Invora herbicide with a free Rangeview analysis today at invora.com/trial. Always read and follow label instructions. Invora herbicide is a restricted use pesticide. Invora is a registered trademark of Bayer Crop Science. Not all products are registered in all states.
Neighbor, let's take a look at the grains courtesy of John Tuggle. Milo through Corpus in June, D's plus a dime, 11.88. Yellow corn to Corpus in June, July plus 105, 8.51 3/4. Hard red winter wheat to Corpus in June, July plus 130, 11.35. And Houston beans August delivery, November less 15, $14 and a half. 1,230 bale of Texas cotton at 111.76. I'm Larry Marble, and you're my neighbor. Neighbor, thanks for listening to Down on the Farm.